Hey everybody, just finishing up some resistant push-ups. Yeah, coming to you this week with another exercise, resisted push-ups. You know, nice thing about using a band when it comes to push-ups versus like a bench press or something of that nature, you got to push all the way through the range of motion, which really makes your shoulder girdle have to stabilize in the end ranges, which by the way is more often where it gets injured than not. Yeah, our shoulder is designed for mobility. So the further you move it away from the center of gravity, the more likelihood that stabilization control is going to be compromised. Therefore, the more stable you can get further away from your center of gravity, the better. Well, interesting enough, what's the weakest link when it comes to doing push-ups? Your trunk. So if we could activate your trunk while you're doing push-ups, it would be the best exercise you possibly could do, and it would also be the best way to go ahead and do your push-ups. So guess what? We got a little orange band here. Let me take you through how to do a resisted push-up using the resistance band. First, let's talk about hand setup on, as far as the band setup on the hand. There's two ways you can do it. You can go ahead, go easy, and just put your hand through the band, take it behind your back, put your other hand through, always leading with your thumbs. Always put your thumbs through the band, and you got it sitting right on the small of your back. You're ready to go knock out your push-up. Now the problem with that is the band may be too long for some people. You know, depending on how long your arms are, may dictate where you need to position the band or if you have to change the band. Now there's two ways to shorten the band. First of all, you can go ahead and just put your hand through, bring the band through your index finger and thumb. Take it around, take your hand through, put it between your index finger and thumb. That immediately shortens the band and allows you now to go ahead and do a resisted push-up through a greater range of motion. So all the way down, I still have pressure against my spine there, and then I'm pushing all the way back through. That's the first way you can do it. I like that way the best. It's fast and efficient, all right? Another way you could do it, if you don't like that, put a little square knot right in the middle of the band. Yeah, just go ahead, real loose, just put it right there. Now go back and use the same setup we did originally. Same thing, through the palm. So now it doesn't have to be wrapped through. Now you go right here, and now you got resistance all the way through as well. So whichever way you want to do it, shorten the band up, all right? Now let's talk about hand position, okay? Now, hand position. Where do you want to put your hands? I want my hands tight. I want my hands in tight. I want them right here, and I want to make sure that when I go down into my push-up, I am nice and solid with my elbows pulled in so I can press up. Too many people get wide and get way out here. Now, I don't have any problem with doing wide push-ups, but start narrow and get strong there first. Now, I just recently saw a video by my friend Dr. K where he changed his hand position to hit different heads of the tricep. Excellent idea. Just change it around. It really does work. But most importantly, make sure those fingers are pointed straight ahead so you get to master the main position first. All right. Lastly, why do I like doing push-ups and where do I put the band in relationship to my body? Hey, the weakest link is your trunk. So let's go ahead. Let's put that band right on your trunk. Let's get your hands right underneath your shoulder. Notice the vertical position of the band keeps it nice and stable. The problem is going to be if you start putting your hands way up here, which a lot of people do to do their push-ups. In that case, you're going to have problems with the band sliding up your back. So, you know what? It teaches you, keep those elbows in tight, keep those hands in strong, get them underneath your shoulders, and let's rock out some push-ups. Nice and easily. Eyes up. I like to touch that lower part of my rib cage and drive straight up through the range of motion. Resisted push-ups with a band. Awesome exercise. Great way to jack up your push-up workout. Go as heavy as you want. Just remember, you got to have your trunk on board when you're doing push-ups because that's what your shoulders are looking for. When your trunk dies, your shoulders say, hey, I am all by myself and I'm getting tired fast. Keep that trunk on board.